So good morning. I am Laura Knight, the Director of Online, and I will be doing the new student orientation this morning. Congratulations to all of you for making this step to further your education. We are excited to be on this journey with you. And do not hesitate to contact anybody in the academic department if you have any questions at all as you go through this program. We are here to make sure you are successful. Okay. On your screen you will see a PowerPoint that has important contact information on it. I would highly recommend that you write this information down because these are all of the ways that you can get in contact with academics. Now, the first one being live chat. We have it 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Email will be answered during normal business hours, 8 to 5 p.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Text messaging will be during normal business hours as well, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone is 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And then we also have our Facebook page called RN Connection. If you haven't joined that yet, I would highly recommend you do that. A lot of our students are on that page. And it's a great way for y'all to get to know each other and help each other out, help each other stay motivated. We are also on there too, keeping everybody motivated and answering questions if you have any questions too. So all of those are ways you can get in contact with academics. So if you haven't written those down, I will give you all a few seconds to do that, and then we will get into how to navigate through your online class. All right, if you need more time, let me know after the orientation and I can put this back up so that you can finish writing it down. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go over are the emails you should have received when you enrolled. The first one will look like this, congratulating you on furthering your education, and then what emails to expect after this one. Email 2 would be LockLizard. Email 3 would be your online access, including username, password, and other links. And then email number 4 is your academic tracking sheet with recommended resources and final tips. The email number 4 will come from an academic advisor, which will list the courses that you need in order to complete the program. Also, if you have not sent us your transcripts, please do so as soon as possible. They do not have to be official. We need those, though, so that we can make sure that you are taking the correct courses. Okay, we don't want you to go down the program and something happened to where you need an extra course because we didn't see your transcripts. All right, so get those to us as soon as possible if you have them. You can fax them to us. You can also email them to us. And then you can also upload them in one of the forms that I will show you here later. All right, so that is the first email you should have received. The second one would be the LockLizard email, and that will look similar to this, having the step-by-step instructions on how to download LockLizard and register it. This program must be downloaded on all of the devices that you will be using to do your online classes. LockLizard is the program that we use for our books, so you have to have it on your devices in order to open up the books for your class. Okay, and just make sure you follow those steps just as they are shown, and you should have no problem downloading it or registering it. And obviously, if you do have any troubles, reach out to academics, and we will make sure it gets downloaded and registered on your device. And then the third email is the one that has the website that you will need to go to in order to access your online classes. It's www.dlsi-online.com, and then right here is your username and password. You will have to type in your username and password exactly like it is shown on the email, If you do have any troubles, again, contact academics and we will make sure you get logged in. Okay. And then below that is the class that you are registered for, the start date of it, the video date, and the time of the video. Please be aware that all of the times for the videos are Eastern Standard Time. So if you are in a different time zone, you will want to make sure you know the difference so that way you don't miss any part of your video. Okay, all of the videos are recorded, so if you cannot make it to the live video, that is completely fine. We do not require you to view the live video, but the recordings will be placed by the next business day if you are not able to view the live video. And then if you have to view the recording, you can always reach out to the instructor by email if you have any questions over the material. And as you scroll down in the email, you'll see other links that you will need to, of programs that you will need to download. The first one, if you are going to be using a mobile device, you will want to download the GoToMeeting app. If you are viewing a live video, you will have to have the GoToMeeting app on that mobile device in order to watch it. Okay, and if you click on these icons right here, it will take you to the download for whatever device you are using. Okay, we have the App Store for Apple devices, the Google Play for Android devices, and then the Windows Store for Windows devices. Okay, and then Adobe Reader, that is so that you can access PDF files. A lot of the material in your online classes will be saved in PDF files, so you want to make sure that you download that as well on all of the devices that you will be using. The two web browsers we recommend that you use are Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome. Those are the two web browsers that we have found work the best with our online program. So if you do not have those two on your computer or your laptop or tablet, please make sure you download one of those. That way you don't have any issues when you get logged into your online classes. Okay. And then PowerPoint Viewer, you will want this on your computer if you do not already have PowerPoint. This will allow you to open up the PowerPoints and print them or download them that the instructor will be going over in class in the video. Okay, these are great. The PowerPoints are a great study resource if you print them out and write notes on them. A lot of our students do that and find that as a success and are successful with that. And then the last one are the Lock Lizard instructions, which I showed you was email number 2 that you would have received. And just make sure you do download that on all of the devices you will be using. Otherwise, you won't be able to view the book for your class. All of these downloads are free. If you are finding that you are having to pay for one of them, please contact academics because you are not at the right place and you should not have to pay for any of these downloads. Okay? And then the last thing in this email is your welcome packet, and that just explains DLSI and the program. I would really recommend you look at that because it will give you all of the details about the program, what steps you will need to take, the exam fees, everything that you need to know about the program is in that welcome packet. So I would recommend that you open that up, read it, and if you do have any questions after reading it, contact academics and we will be able to answer any of those questions for you. All right, so those are all of the emails you should have received. Email number 4 will be from an academic advisor, again with your ASN plan of study attached, showing you what courses you need. And if we have not received transcripts from you, we will note that in the email saying, please send us your transcripts. If you have sent us your transcripts, we will also note that in the email telling you which transcripts we have received, and if there are more, please let us know. All right, if you have not received any of these emails yet, please let me know, and after the orientation, I will make sure that they are sent to you. All right, so moving on, when you log into your online class, this is the first thing you will see. This is your home page. You'll see My Courses, My Messages, and My Profile. The My Courses block, when you click on that, will take you, if you scroll down, to the list of courses that you have access to. The first one you will see is the DLSI New Student Orientation. Even though you are in this video, in the orientation video, I still recommend going into this class because it just reiterates what I've explained, and it has some other things that are good to look at and programs to download. The first thing you'll see is a video from the president of DLSI welcoming you to Distance Learning Systems. And then again, the welcome packet. If you did not open it up in your email, you can access it here so that you can read it. If you click on the personal coaching tab, this is a great resource if you are a type of person that needs that extra motivation, that needs that that other person just to help you stay on track. This is a great thing for you. The personal coach will call you once every 2 weeks just to see how things are going. If you have any questions at that time, where you're at in your program, what you need to do to get moving along. So it's just a great way to help keep you motivated and on track. So if you're that type of person that needs somebody like that, go ahead and sign up for it, and you will start receiving your phone calls a week out. A week from, you can register a week out, so it'll be next week when you start receiving your first phone call. All right. Then the programs to download again are right here, so if you missed them in your email, you can go here to download all of those programs I went over. We also have the mobile Moodle app. You can download the Moodle app on your mobile devices, and the links to do that are right here. If you do download that app, you will need to type in the web address exactly like it is shown right here in order to access it. It's just another way for you to access your classes online. And right here is the timeline of the program, which I'm going to go over at the end of the orientation. Okay. And the next class you should see underneath your classes would be the class schedules course. This is a place you can go to register for your next class or to see what classes are coming up. The first thing that you will see when you get access to this, when you access this class, is the order in which you need to take your classes. This is very important to follow because you cannot move forward in your classes unless you go by these steps, this order. So you have your gen ed courses first. Get those out of the way, pass those. When you get to your second to last gen ed, or if you only need 2 gen eds, then you probably want to start this soon. You will need to start preparing for the TEAS exam because you will not be able to start the enrollment process with Excelsior until you pass the TEAS exam. And you also need to pass all of your gen ed courses in order to take the exams for the nursing courses. All right, so these top 3 things right here are very important that you do them in this order. Gen ed courses, the TEAS exam, and then the nursing courses. Okay. You also have to take the nursing courses in a specific order. You have to take all of the 100 level courses first, and then once you pass all of the 100 level courses, you can then start the 200 level courses. In the 100 level courses, you can take these in any order. You do not have to take them in the order that they are listed. You just have to complete them first before you can start the 200 level courses. And then same with the 200 level, these can be completed in any order. They do not have to be completed as they are listed, the way they are listed. All right, so when you register for your class, just make sure you follow this order, and that way nothing will stop you from moving forward as you go through the program. The class schedules tab, this just shows you the class schedules we have out and how far in advance you can register for your classes. So right now we have the April schedule, which means you can register for April classes. And if you click on it, it just shows you what classes we have starting in April, the gen ed courses, and then the nursing courses, the start date, the end date, the day of the video, and then the time of the video. And then just remember that all of the times are Eastern Standard Time, So if you are in a different time zone, just make sure you know what the difference is. And then the last tab, register for class. This is where you can register for your class if you want to. Type in your name, your first name, last name, your email, and then you can choose what class you want to go with. Please note that this note up here, this is an accelerated program. You will be learning a lot of information in a short period of time, so we ask that you do not register for more than 2 classes at a time. We understand that you want to hurry up and get this done, but we also want you to do it in a successful manner. If you register for more than 2 classes at a time, more than likely you're going to get overwhelmed and get frustrated, and we do not want that to happen. We want you to go through this without getting overwhelmed, without being stressed, because again, you will be learning a lot of information in a short period of time. Okay, so please do not register for more than 2 classes at the same time. If you want to register for a January class and then a March class, and your March class ends the beginning of April, and there's one at the end of April you want to start, that's fine. We just don't want you taking more than 2 classes at the same time. Okay, so that is the class schedules course. The next one is the testing site information class. This is a great class to go to when you are getting ready to take your first exam or any of your exams. It pretty much tells you what type of exam you are taking and how to register for that specific type of exam. So if you are wondering what type of exam you are preparing for, you can click on these 3 tabs, Excelsior, DSST, or CLEP. On the Excelsior tab, these are all of the courses that are Excelsior exams. So if you need any of these courses, you know at the end of the course that you need to register for an Excelsior exam. And how to do that is right here. Excelsior exams will be taken at a Pearson VUE site, and you can find the closest Pearson VUE site to you right here by clicking on Pearson VUE website. It will take you right to where you put in your zip code, and it will list all of the testing sites in your area. Right? If you are preparing for a DSST exam, these courses right here are all DSST exams. So if you need any of these, you know at the end of the class you will need to follow the steps on how to register for a DSST exam. And then the CLEP exam, these are all CLEP exams. So again, if you need any of those, you know at the end of the class you need to follow the steps on how to register for a CLEP exam. When you do take an exam, please let us know how you do, whether you pass or you fail. Let us know how you do so that we can keep track of where you're at in your program. Okay, if you pass, we will send you a certificate showing that you did reach the required credits for that course. If you happen to not pass, don't panic. One of our academic advisors will look at your activity, send you a form to fill out to see what you did through the class and get your feedback as well, and go over what to do next time so that you are successful. Okay, so definitely let us know how you do on exams once you take them so that we can keep track and also help you if you need help to be successful. Right here, the Submit Your Exam Score tab. When you click on that, you can submit your exam score here. When you get done taking your exam at your testing center, they will print out your score, and you can upload that into this form and send it to us so that we can put it in your file and then see how to move forward. Okay, you just put your name, your email, what exam you took, did you pass, did you not pass, and then you can upload your exam report here, and then just click Submit the form, and it will get sent to academics, and then we will reach out to you letting you know we did receive it. So again, that's the testing site information class. A great class to go to when you're preparing, when you're getting ready to take the exam and you're unsure of what type of exam you're registering for or how to register for that specific type of exam. The helpful study tips for exams. This is a great class to go to when you are preparing for an exam. It's all of the other students who have taken the exams have wrote out tips for other students so that they are successful too. We have them all laid out per type of exam, so Excelsior exam tips are all right here, and all you have to do is click on the link underneath the class, and it will show you everybody that's written a feedback. And then you just click on the number underneath replies, and it will show you all of the feedback that the students have given. And if you take an exam and you say, wow, this really helped me, go in there and put what helped you pass the exam so that you all can help each other out and help each other be successful. Okay. And again, that's the Exam Hits class. The last two that you will see under your courses, under the complementary courses, are the nursing supplements and the general education supplements. These two courses are laid out the exact same, so I'm just going to show you the nursing supplements class. Basically, it's information that academics has gathered throughout the years that we have found has helped other students be successful. It's not your main study material. You must still use the class for your main study material, but these are just extra resources to help reinforce the material that's in your class. So if you feel you just need that extra material to look at, go to the supplemental class and check out the material there. Okay, so those are all of the courses you should see now underneath your courses. If you are registered for a class that has not started yet, you will get access to it the Friday before it starts. If your class starts this week, you should already have access to it. And it will be underneath all of these courses. Okay, so if you already have access to your course, when you click on it, it should look something like this. It will have the name of the class, introduction, and then a link to access your tutorial. And again, to access your tutorial, you need to download the LockLizard on the device you are using and register it. So when you click on the link to access your tutorial, okay, if you happen to get this error right here to close your screen capture, some of our students do get it the first time they access their tutorial. Once you end it, then you shouldn't see it again, but it's a very easy fix. All you do is click Control-Alt-Delete on your keyboard, open up the Task Manager, and you will click on the Processes tab, and you will look for the OneNote m.exe. And then once you find it, you will click on it and highlight it, and then you will click End Process. And then you will just confirm that you want to end the process. And once that is done, you will click OK, and your tutorial should pop up. And you should only have to do that once. So this is what the tutorials look like. They all have the cover page. You do want to pay attention to the cover page because it is telling you right here, preparation for the Excelsior College examination. So this is telling you that you are preparing for an Excelsior exam. So at the end of your class, you know you need to take the steps to register for an Excelsior exam. You can go through the pages by clicking on the arrows up at the top. The second page, again, is telling you this is preparation for an Excelsior exam. Here are the steps on how to register for this exam. We have this in many, many places, so there should be no reason that you do not know what type of exam you are preparing for. And as you just scroll through the pages, you can print your tutorials out at home. We also sell the hard copies. The prices differ depending on what tutorial you want. You can save them to your desktop so that you can access them whenever you want to. Again, they are accessible on your mobile devices too, so if you want to put them on your phone or your tablet so that you can read them when you're away from home, you can do that as well. You just have to make sure that you do have LockWizard downloaded and registered on the device you are using. All right, so that is your tutorial. When you start the weeks of your class, they are all laid out pretty much the exact same. So when you start a new class, you really shouldn't have to learn how to navigate again on how to access things because they are all laid out pretty much the same. You have your reading assignment for the week, which will be done in your tutorial. You have a label telling you when the live video lecture will be. And when the live video lecture starts, there will be a link underneath this label saying click here to view live video, and you will click on that link to join the live video. Again, if you are not able to join the live video, that is perfectly fine. The next business morning, there will be a link in the exact same spot saying click here to view week 1 recorded video or week 2, just depends on what week it is, and you will click on that link to watch the recorded video. Again, if you have to view the recording, you can always email your instructor with any questions you have over the material, and they will get back with you within 48 hours. It's usually sooner, but they have to get back with you in 48 hours. And then you have the PowerPoints that the instructor will be going over in the video. Again, I would recommend printing them out if you are able to. They're a great study resource. You can write notes on them as the instructor goes over them in class, and then you can take them with you and study. And then you have extra resources to look at just to reinforce the material. And then you have your weekly quizzes to see how well you're getting the material. We usually say if you get an 85 or higher on the weekly quizzes, you're getting the material great, you're retaining it good. If you get below that, reach out to your instructor and see what you need to do to retain the material better. You can also reach out to academics. We will help you too. But definitely reach out to us if you are not getting an 85 or higher on the quizzes because we want to make sure you are successful, so we will do what we can to make sure that happens. And then at the end of the week, you have a questions, comments, or concerns forum. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns over this week's material, you can click on the forum, on the link to the forum, and type whatever your question is or your concern is, and everybody in that class and the instructor can see that. Okay, so if you have a question and you want to put it in the forum, then that gives other students the chance to answer that question for you, or also help each other out on figuring out the answer. But the instructor also sees it too, so more than likely they will answer the questions for you. All right, so everything in the online class that you, week by week, everything that's in all of the weeks is very important for you to look at. Do not skip anything. This material is in this class because it is important for you to know for the exam. Okay, make sure you read your tutorial. Make sure you look at the PowerPoints. Make sure you watch the videos. Make sure you look at the extra resources. Make sure you take the quizzes. And then if you have any questions at all over the material, do not hesitate to reach out to your instructor or academics. We are here to help you. We do not know you need help unless you reach out to us. Okay? Do not be embarrassed. No question is stupid. So if you have a question over any of the material, email your instructor and ask, or contact academics and ask for help. Okay, we are here to make sure you are successful in this program. So unless you reach out, we don't know that you're having an issue or having trouble. When you get to the last week of the class, you will have a final exam that covers all of the material that you have gone over. Now we say for the final exam, if you get below a 90%, look at the material you did not do so well in, go back over the material in the class, retake the exam, see if you got it, if you did any better. If not, again, reach out to your instructor, reach out to academics, let us know what areas you are not doing well in so that we can see what we can do to help you retain that information. And same with your instructor. Your instructors are there to help you be successful as well. So reach out to them if you're having trouble with a certain area in the classroom with the material. Okay. From the last video, you have 21-day grace period to go over everything in the class. So if you need to review week 1 again, you are able to do that. And you have 21 days. And there will be a label saying this class will be closed on whatever date it is that the 21 day is. Okay. And on that date, the class will be deleted. There is no getting it back. So make sure you take advantage of those 21 days if you need to and review the material. If you do need more time than the 21 days, let academics know so that we can place you in the open class. The open classes are the review classes for students that need more time to review the material. You will have access to all of the weeks, the videos, the quizzes, PowerPoints, the extra resources will all be in the open class. And that's so that you can continue to study before you take your exam. Okay, so that's how the classes are laid out. Again, do not hesitate to reach out to your instructor or academics if you have any questions at all regarding the material in the class or your online class. Okay, so again, that was my courses tab. To access all of your courses, you will always click on that tab. Up here, you also have my courses drop down to where you can see the list of courses you have access to. And if you click on it, it will take you right to that course. And then just a reminder that if your class has not started yet, you will get access to it the Friday before it starts. The next block, My Messages. This is a great place to check every now and then because instructors do send messages out to their students, occasionally checking in on you, letting you know a welcome message, saying, hey, this is what we're going to be going over in class, welcome to class. They have an end of class message telling you what type of exam to register for. You should know this, this, and this before you register for the exam. So it's very important that you do check your messages occasionally. Otherwise, you might miss something really important. Academics will also send messages out as well through the system. So again, it's important that you do check them. And it will tell you who sent you the message, and all you do is click on the name of the person that sent it to you, and the message will come up. And then you can reply to their message by typing in the message box and hit send message. And then the last block is My Profile, and this is just the details of your profile. Just gives you the courses that you need to complete, the email we have on file, so if your email ever changes, let us know so that we can update your profile. And then just other things if you want to search around on your profile. And then the courses that you have access to at the time. As you scroll down, you will see a Need Help. For academic support, we have our email address, the phone number, the live chat. If you click on the live chat image, it will take you to our live chat page so you can chat with an academic advisor. For technical support, you can submit a ticket if you're unable to talk to somebody at that time. Submit a ticket, let us know what you're having an issue with and the time that's best to contact you back and how you want to be contacted, email, phone, or text. And then here's also a phone number. If you're able to be in front of your computer at the time, call that number and then you'll get tech support to help you. And then we also have the financial support link. Gives you links to scholarships and other things to possibly help you with the financials of the program. Okay, and then again, here are the hours of the live chat, Monday through Friday, 24 hours, and then we also have Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you need help any time of the day, Monday through Friday, don't hesitate to get on live chat, and somebody should be there to help you. Right here is the certificate. If you do pass an exam, this is what the certificate will look like that we will send you. And again, when you do turn in your exam score, give academics 30 days to get that certificate sent out to you. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you, the last thing, is the order in which the timeline of the program. Okay, right here, and I believe all of you were mailed a copy of this as well. Let me make it bigger for you. Here we go. This is the timeline of the program that you are in. Again, take your gen ed courses first. Right down here, we recommend you start preparing for the T's when you get to your second class gen ed. You can also start sooner if you want to. Just make sure you get it done before you are ready to start the enrollment process with Excelsior. Right here, take gen eds, take the T's, enroll with Excelsior. You must pass the T's test before you can enroll with Excelsior, and you must be enrolled with Excelsior before you can test for your nursing courses. You can start your first nursing course before being enrolled with Excelsior, but you want to be enrolled with them by the time that class is finished so that you can take that exam. Okay? You will not be able to take the exam until you are enrolled with them. Now once you take your nursing courses, you complete those, you will get ready to take the FCCA, then the CPNE after that. Then once you're done with the CPNE, you graduate from Excelsior, you take your state boards, the NCLEX, and you get your RN. So those are the steps of the program. If you have any questions at all as you go through these steps, do not hesitate to contact academics, and we will answer any questions you have. We will also continue to check in on you to make sure you're on track, to make sure you're moving forward in the program. If you find yourself at a not moving forward quick enough, or you just can't seem to get motivated, contact us so we can see what we can do to help you. And again, check out the personal coaching. Try that if you're a person that needs that extra person to push you. Try that and see if that helps you too. Right. So that is it for the orientation. I know it's a lot of information, so if you do have any questions at all about any of this, do not hesitate to contact academics. I will also be logged in for a few more minutes to answer any questions you have. And again, if you did not receive any of those emails I showed you in the beginning, please let me know so I can make sure that those are sent to you. And if you try to access anything in the online class and you have trouble, reach out to academics. If you have any questions after this, again, reach out to academics. All right, so thank you everybody for joining today. Good luck on your program. We look forward to being on this journey with you. So thank you.